I have seen many different ways analysts and other people who work with data structure their SQL queries, where some are a bit worse than others. But there is one simple rule that will make sure your queries are readable and fairly easy to digest for other people. And this rule is also how the professionals I work with write their queries and how I personally write them as well. And that rule is simply to just use extra lines and indentions when you write your SQL queries. Let me show you what I mean. When I'm writing this query, notice that whenever I write a clause like select and from, I create a new line with an indentation. What this does is it creates structure for the reader, and it's generally easier for the eyes to follow and read since there's just a clause and nothing else on that specific line. You can kind of compare the structure to the same structure as a book, where each clause acts like a headline, where each headline has content on what information you will get from this query. With that said, there is one exception to this rule, and that is when you join two tables together. When you join two tables together, I don't think you should follow this rule one-to-one, and the reason for this is joins usually use two clauses, the join clause and the on clause. This means if you follow this rule one-to-one, you will get an extremely unnecessary long query which harms the readability of the query. Instead, just create a new line and an indentation only when you're done writing the join clause and skip the step when you come to the on clause. So this was the end of the video, and I hope you feel more confident in how you write and structure your SQL queries now. Feel free to share your own tips and tricks in the comments. Otherwise, subscribe and like on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video.